During the coronavirus crisis, my team and I have had many queries from businesses about support available to them. But increasingly, we're receiving queries from employees who fear contracting coronavirus at work, and understandably, they want to know what their employers' responsibilities are to their staff. So I'm really pleased that the Welsh Government has legislated to require all employers to take reasonable measures to ensure that employees are at least 2 metres apart in the workplace. This 2 metre rule is now a legal requirement in Wales, and employers must demonstrate that they are taking all practicable measures to comply and to keep their staff safe, as the First Minister explains.
Well, what the regulations require is that employers take all reasonable measures to make sure that people in the workplace are protected, because those people's health and well-being has to come first. It isn't an absolute rule, because we recognise that in many workplaces there will be moments when people will be closer than 2 metres. But we nevertheless expect that employers with their employees will take all reasonable measures to observe that 2 metre distance, because that's one of the key ways in which we protect one another. We want to make sure that all workers in Wales benefit from that rule. It will be policed by workers themselves. I had a meeting with the Wales TUC yesterday. Their members on the ground will know now that the law makes this requirement, and that workers and employers must come together to take all those reasonable measures they can, because that's how we protect one another, slow down the spread of the coronavirus and save lives.
Many examples of good employer practice has been brought to my attention during this crisis. But regrettably, there have been a number of cases where employer behaviour is simply unacceptable. This decision by the Welsh Government makes it clear to employers that they have a legal obligation to do all they can to protect their staff.